have Rhonda from Bismarck.
Hi. Hi, Julie.
Hi there.
One of the things that has bothered, hi, do you hear me?
I do, Rhonda. Yep. There might be a little delay, so
Okay.
sorry about that.
One of the things that has bothered me most at the beginning of this administration is that several of the things that Donald Trump has chosen to do are not things that we had voted for. One thing that disturbs me quite a bit is the treatment of our northern neighbors who are so vital to our state, not only in the tariffs, but in the continued insisting that they become the 51st state. Will anyone stand up to our president and tell him that Canada is important and to be recognized as a sovereign nation?
Well, thank you, Rhonda. I believe that we will always be good neighbors and great trading partners and great allies with our friends to the north in Canada. North Dakota has enjoyed an open border with Canada for years. We're the Peace Garden state, after all. And so, yes, we have a free flow of folks back and forth and commerce back and forth with our Canadian neighbors. And I do believe that that will always be the case. But again, going back to some of what I just talked to, I believe it was Jacob, about 75% of the country thought we were going in the wrong direction. President Trump was pretty clear about his focus on tariffs. In his efforts here, there's going to be disruption. There's no doubt going to be some disruption as we go down this path. My message to President Trump is that I hope that these tariffs are targeted and short term, so that they're intended to get some cooperation from Canada on some key things. There's two big things that we need to address with Canada. One of them, and with Mexico, quite honestly, one of them is the fentanyl traffic, the trafficking of fentanyl back across our border. Fentanyl abuse is one of our greatest dangers to our young people. It is killing a lot of Americans. We've lost more Americans to fentanyl deaths in the last 4 years than we lost in all of World War II. So we need to get a handle on that issue, and President Trump is very serious about that, and trying to get Canada to be more cooperative and tougher on that issue on the border. And the secondly is the trade imbalance, both with Canada and Mexico and with our other trading partners around the world. You know, people throughout the world have always wanted access to the American trade market. And we've been very free in giving people access to our market. While at the same time, many countries create both tariff and non-trade type barriers for our businesses to their markets. These are bad deals for America, and President Trump is trying to correct that. And like I said, there's going to be some disruption, but over time, this is going to help bring back more manufacturing, more economic development in our own country. We'll hopefully be able to supply ourselves with more of what we need, and will help correct that trade imbalance over time. I think the reciprocal tariffs are a very smart thing. It's only fair, and it's going to help our business community long term. So I agree with you. Canada's a great neighbor. They're a great partner with us. And I'm comfortable and believe that long term we will continue to have that relationship with Canada. Tara from Mandan.
Hi, yes, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, great.
Hi, Tara.
So a few things. I have to be honest, and I'm sure everyone here at this point wants a bit of honesty. The current administration is a shit show. Excuse the language. But he has absolutely destroyed the way that people look at America. He has turned on our allies. He's turned against Ukraine. And I don't know if you're aware, but North Dakota took in a lot of Ukrainians because of the Russian invasion into Ukraine. And just like the last person said, you know, he's threatening Canada, Mexico. The mass deportations have been proven that he is sending legal citizens out of this country. At this point, we need honesty and pushback with our representatives. We don't need you to be kissing this administration's butt. They are destroying America, and you are currently on the wrong side of history. And you need to stand up and realize morally and that in your soul that the things that are happening are wrong, and that you and your, you know, the other Congress, the other Senate, that they need to stand up against what is happening to the United States. A billionaire that was unelected is currently running this country.
Thank you, Tara. Appreciate your thoughts and comments. I do want to remind people that we have a wide variety of ages listening tonight, and so try to keep it respectful and proper language. But yes, I respectfully disagree. I just have to be honest. I disagree with you. I think President Trump is fighting some of the issues that have many of the issues that have long been ignored in our country. He is tackling issues like the border. We had a free flow of illegal people across our border for the last 4 years. I've met with North Dakota sheriffs who shortly after President Trump was elected were cheering the fact that when they came upon illegal immigrants in our own cities and called Border Patrol, they actually got them to respond and come and process them like they had for 40 years prior to the Biden administration. These are the laws that have been on the books in our country for decades. And the last administration just chose not to enforce them. And President Trump is enforcing them. We have got to get the folks who came to our country and don't want what's best for America